have been called every name in the book for telling the truth about Shilo Sanders and Shedeur Sanders' draft stock. ESPN is trying to brainwash the public that Shedeur Sanders is a first-round draft pick and possibly could be the number 1 overall pick in the draft. It's a complete lie. If you watch the All-22 film, he is no more than a third-round pick or a fourth-round pick and definitely should not be the first overall pick. I have made multiple videos explaining why Shilo Sanders is between a 5th-round pick and a 6th-round pick or a priority free agent. He gets absolutely destroyed today in the East-West Shrine practice. Let's jump into the video. Oh, God.
Go, go.
Where are you going?
Yeah, good. First out. First out. Come on, Dad. Spray, good. 10, you're going. We're up. I know.
I mean, are you going to react at all?
Go. Yeah, good. First out. First out. Come on, Dad. Spray, good. 10, you're going. We're up. I know.
I mean, if they weren't Deion's kids, they'd be at Division I AA or even possibly Division II school. They're not that good. I know everybody wants them to be good. They're not that good. Shedeur Sanders has never even played in a major bowl game. Shilo Sanders, he wouldn't even start at the majority of Division I colleges. These two have never had to compete for a job ever. Their father has coached them their whole lives. Before the season even started, they're designated the starters. To me, Shilo is just a spoiled kid who's out there, partying, going to fashion shows, doing everything unfootball related, and it shows. They're definitely not their father. We know that. I don't even think he deserves to be a priority free agent. When you watch this, he's absolutely horrible. But he'll get a shot because of the name Sanders. The Sanders worship never stops. Shedeur is not even Caleb Williams coming into this year's draft, and Caleb Williams has been a bust. Shedeur Sanders, if you want to know how bad Shedeur Sanders is, just watch the BYU game. Running around backwards, throwing the ball up into the air for a pick, throwing it on the ground for a fumble, running backwards like Tim Tebow, holding on to the ball between 4 and 6 seconds. He doesn't run like Lamar Jackson. He doesn't have time to hold on to the ball. If the receiver's not wide open, he can't throw the ball to him. Shedeur Sanders holds on to the ball between 4 to 5 seconds, runs backwards, can't read defenses. If you ever wanted to know how bad he is, just watch the All-22 film against BYU. Shilo Sanders, he doesn't have elite speed. He's not athletic. He doesn't take good angles. He doesn't work hard. He thinks he's better than what he is. And he has other priorities other than football. Are you really surprised? The only reason why these two have the hype that they have is because of their father. And they have the whole ESPN, woke machine behind them, pushing the narrative that these are the two greatest players in the draft that have ever lived. It's an absolute joke. And let's talk about Travis Hunter. Today's game is specialized. You really think he could be a receiver? He's a above average defensive back in college. He's above average as a wide receiver in college. You think you're going to do both in the NFL in today's specialized game? You think you could be a Jamar Chase type receiver playing defense or vice versa? He's going to need to choose one or the other. He's not just so much better than every other NFL player. These are grown men. Oh, yeah, Travis Hunter, he's just going to come in. He's just such night and day better than all the other professional athletes in the NFL. Give me a break. It's a total hype job from Shedeur. Shedeur and Shilo are hyped more than anything on the planet. Travis Hunter, to me, should be a late first-round draft pick between 25 and 28th. Shedeur Sanders is between the 3rd and 4th round draft pick. And Shilo Sanders shouldn't even be drafted. And I don't even know if he deserves a workout after watching this video. Again, Shedeur and Shilo have been coached by their father their entire lives. They've never had a fight for a job going into camp ever. If Shedeur Sanders has to fight it out in camp for a job, I think he'll mentally self-destruct. I think Shilo will too. I think their whole Sanders regime is the most overrated, overhyped machine in like the last 30, since Michael Vick. You know, Michael Vick's another guy. He was 500 his whole career, won one playoff game in Green Bay, and we always have to hear how he was the first black quarterback to do it. No, he wasn't. Doug Williams, Randall Cunningham, those guys were a million times better than Michael Vick. Michael Vick was an average quarterback, and the problems that he had off the field made him even more below average. So other than Michael Vick, the Sanders family is the most overhyped players to come to the NFL in like the last 20 years. And Dion as a coach, give me a break. He's going to coach the Cowboys? Based off of what? He plays in a poor division in college football, still lost 4 games. Never been to a major college bowl game. Oh, and what was the excuse why the Colorado Buffaloes played bad against BYU? Well, according to all reports, Shedeur Sanders and Shilo Sanders and his teammates rented out a strip club for 2 days and partied before the BYU game. Oh, yeah, great leadership qualities. Again, the Sanders as a whole family going into the NFL draft this year into 2025, it's nothing but a hype machine and a con job.